May you come into our hearts and take away every grief, take away every hurt, take away unforgiveness, Lord, because we know. Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Elomo and I film about relationships, growth, lifestyle. Before anything, first in this video, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I just want to take this opportunity to wish you guys Merry Christmas and to ask you, how did you spend your Christmas? Because by the time you're seeing this video, it will actually be on the 26th of December, so just one day after the actual Christmas day. So how did you spend your Christmas day? I know some people have family traditions they must do on Christmas. In short, what was the highlight of your Christmas day? As for me, in short, let me not go and pokocho over sabi, nose, PS body, PS skin, and go and answer how was my Christmas when nobody actually cares to even know how my Christmas was, or nobody has asked me. If you want to know how my Christmas was, leave it down in the comment section and I'll answer you in particular how I spent my Christmas. So Merry Christmas, guys. What was the highlight of your Christmas day? Please leave it down in the comment section. What did you do? Was it the eating for you? Was it the drinking for you? Was it the family bonding together time, or it was the loneliness for you? Leave it down in the comment section. Let's know before getting into anything of today. Okay, you know the popular statement that time heals all wounds, but I'm here to give you an unpopular opinion about that statement. So I was talking to my twin sister. Shout out to you, twin. We're having this conversation and we're talking about this thing, and I was just like, fam, I have to come here on this channel. Let's dissect this statement together. Let's operate it. Let's scatter it and stitch it back. Does time really heal all wounds? Before I even say my own unpopular opinion, what actually heals all wounds, you know at the end of the video. Please watch to the end so you understand me. You don't take me out of context, or you don't come and fry me in the comment section, okay? So what I was trying to say is, have you ever been in a situation where you were so hurt, like something really hurts you, and then you think you have actually, like over the years, like 5 years, 10 years later, and you think you have moved on, or you have forgotten, or you have healed completely from that situation, and then if it's a person that hurts you, for example, and then like 10 years later somebody mentions the name or reminds you of what happens, and you are like going back to square one, or you see the person, you bump into the person even, and all the memories come back afresh. That's something that you had thought you had moved on from it, like time you felt like you have healed completely, but you saw this person and their hate, anger, pain, everything came back fresh like it happened yesterday. Have you ever been in that situation? To me personally, I don't think time actually heals all wounds, because time is just an added factor to what actually heals the wound. I feel like it's God who actually heals you. Time is just the added bonus to it, because if you're going through something and God has not actually completely healed you, you could still make 20 years and you think you have healed from that situation, and when something comes up that reminds you of that situation, you go back to square one. I've been there. I'm talking out of experience, because I was at a point in my life where I was so mad at a particular human being. I was so angry. Like I felt like I wanted to revenge. Like I wanted to help God to revenge. Like I was like, God will not surely just do the revenge I want, because this person actually did something so bad to me. And I felt like I was right, because I had all the reasons to be angry, right? I knew that before God and man, this person is on the wrong. Everybody knows that this person is on the wrong. So, but I'm not saying God do anything. So I was like, I want to help you, dear Lord. Just give it to me. Give me that authority. Let me do revenge for you. I was so mad, and I actually wanted to do something bad. I was so mad at this person, and I actually started nursing ideas on how to go about my revenge. Yes, I was that serious. I was nursing ideas on how to go about my revenge. I was like, which one will best hurt the person? Which one will do this? Which one will do this? I was actually weighing my options on how to go about the revenge. And if I want to come back fire for fire, I'm not doing something small. It must actually be huge. It must hit you hard or nothing. And what I wanted to do, I really sat back and saw that this would be really like, all of us have committed mistakes, right? And God has forgiven us. So let me just let go of the person. But I was still carrying the person in my heart. You get. I was just saying it like, you know what, all of us have committed mistakes. Let me just try to forgive this person and let's move on peacefully. I realized that after 1 year, I was still so mad at this person. Like, when my friend would tell me about the incident, when my friend would remind me about the incident, I was so mad, and I'll start talking as, you know, when the anger just comes from within, right? Or just start raging and start talking out of anger from within. Then I realized that actually time has passed. I thought that I have actually moved on from that situation. I thought I had healed, because I was holding on to this statement that time heals all wounds. So I knew that I had healed. I knew that I'd given myself in more than enough time. 1 year is more than enough time for me to actually forget whatsoever happened in the past. But it wasn't happening. When somebody reminds me of it, that anger comes back. I start talking, like, you're seeing that range in my voice, even like all my veins, my neck. I'm just like, Elomo, what is happening to you, right? So I had to actually sit and actually analyze the situation myself, and I realized that actually time has passed, but I've not healed from that wound. That's when I had to take it to God. I had to take it to the place of prayer. I was like, God, just help me, just help me, just help me forgive this person and move on, because I felt like this thing the person has done to me, I don't deserve it. Like, I'm a good girl, Father Lord. I was like, I'm a good girl for that, Lord. I don't deserve this. You yourself, you know that I don't deserve this. But why did this happen? And why haven't you punished the person? Because even still, after that 1 year, I was still looking at the person, and nothing bad happened to the person. I was expecting to see a major bad thing happening to you for me to know that, okay, God has actually fought my battle, and for me to be at peace. But it was not happening. So I just told myself that, okay, so if in the situation of 5 years, 10 years time, and nothing major or nothing bad happens to that person, it means I'll still be carrying it in my heart that God has not actually fought my battle for me, or he has not revenged for me. What kind of stress is that? What kind of weight is that I'm carrying on myself? That's when I went to the place of prayer. Found, trust me, I surrendered it to God. I was like, God, you have seen this situation. You know very well that I deserve to be fought for. I surrendered it to God, and believe me, 2 weeks after that, like, it was not something of 1 day. I was praying about it continuously, like, God, help me forgive this person truly, like the actual sense of forgiving, and move on. And 2 weeks after, my friend reminded me of that situation again. The Elomo who normally rant when she hears that situation, and all her veins on her neck will come out, she'll start talking in anger. I was just like, dear, let's leave it. It's in God's hands. She was like, Carol, what has happened? I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know. Just like that, in the space of 2 weeks, I was able to let go of something that took me more than 1 year plus to let go. So I feel like time is just an added bonus. The person who actually does the work is God. If you don't go to God and for him to help you actually heal from that wound, it's pointless, it's needless, because you could still stay 10 years, 20 years, whatsoever number of years, and you will still feel so much hurt when you remember what happened to you. It will be like a fresh wound that was just happened not too long ago. Do you understand? So I've experienced it, and I've experienced it even people around me. I had a friend too who was undergoing through a very serious pain. She lost her best friend, and after 5 years, she still did not want to see her pictures. She still did not want to see her dresses, anything that reminded her of her, because the pain will come back afresh. She will start crying. After 5 years of losing a loved one, she was still in so much pain. Do you get? That's what they say, time heals all wounds. So people feel like that's more than enough time, but it did not happen for her. She actually had to go to a place of total surrender to God, like, God, help me move on from this. And believe me, in 6 months time, she was able to talk about that her best friend that was dead. She would laugh about her memories, even remember her. But that was something that in the past 5 years, if you mention her name, she would start crying. She don't want to hear her name. She don't want to hear. Like, do you understand what God can do? So I believe that this statement that people say time heal all wounds, it's not effective. Yes, let me use that word. It's not really effective. Time is just the added bonus on it. It is God. Like, it is God. If God did not help me actually heal from that pain I was feeling, I don't know, I'm sure by now I will still be holding on to it and like, okay, I'm still angry. You have to pray to overcome pain and to heal. I feel like if you don't pray to overcome pain and to heal from it, you actually not heal from it. Even if they give you 100 years on this earth, you will still carry that pain along with you. God can actually help you heal all wounds in a shorter time. Even you don't even need that long time that they say, oh, time heals all wounds. In a shorter time, the long time will just be an added advantage for you for just fully move on. But you know that deep within your heart, you have actually genuinely healed from whatsoever was disturbing you, and you're free from it. Let me give you guys another example of my life. I just told you guys here how I held on to somebody who did me something bad for over a year, and I was still so angry. And after surrendering it to God in a place of total surrender, 2 weeks after, I could talk about it without any anger, and I could just be peaceful. And that was how my peace came for that situation. The same me, right? I was in a very long-term relationship, as in years and years upon years, right? And when I broke up from that relationship, fam, I don't know, when I tell people this thing, they don't believe me. People feel like, oh, I was broken, I was damaged, because to date somebody for that long and you guys break up, they feel like you're going to destabilize you a bit. Believe me, right? Me who carried somebody in my heart for 1 year plus, this is somebody that I have been with for years, and we broke up. Fam, I could not be bothered. I think it's not that I don't even know how to say this particular situation. I don't know how it happened that I was fine like that. But I did not cry. I did not go into depression. I did not think about it. You know, I was just at a place of, I was comfortable where I was at with my relationship with God. Not comfortable because we are still trying to get better and better every day. But I had gotten to that level of confidence. Let me use that word, right? I got to that level of confidence in my relationship with God that I knew that God's plans are the best. These are man's plans. Yes, maybe everybody is seeing it to the idol. This person is the best person for me. This person will do this. Person will do this. You guys look good together. Yes, true. The person is good. All that stuff. But I was just so confident that where God was going to place me is going to be way better. I did not break down. I did not need to heal from everything. Like, I moved on. That was how fast I moved on from that relationship. And when I sit back and look at it today, I'm actually shocked. Like, baby girl, what happened? How could you be this heartless? Sometimes I even laugh and tell myself, like, Elomo, you're so heartless. So you didn't even go into depression, like all the normal girl drama when girls break up. I was like, I don't know if it was because at that time when it happened, like, my whole focus was on God. Like, God, I want to know you more. God, I want to know you more. God, I want to know you more. That was my whole focus at the time it happened. So when it happened, I just knew, because I was buried in studying God and knowing God for myself. I just knew that this is not the will of God for me. Like, okay, bye, peace out, ciao, let's go our separate ways. And I went in peace. That was how peaceful I was. So I believe that it's because I was knowing God, I was comfortable at the place of my relationship with God. That was why I could be able to move on from that relationship fast like that. I did not need so much time, or I didn't even need any time safe to get over anything, because I was not broken to get over anything, right? When I tell people this, they don't believe me. They'll be like, oh, you're lying. You're just saying it because you want to look strong. I don't even care what people say at this point. Like, I'm telling you my truth. This is my truth. Not because the guy was bad or he was a Lucifer or not. Actually, he's the sweetest guy ever. That's why myself, I'm looking at myself like, Elomo, what were you really thinking? What was happening? But I had no regrets. Like, I had no regrets on any level, because that's the confidence that comes when you know that God is in control of the situation. When you know that God is the pilot here, right? Nothing is going to shaking you. You are going to be very comfortable to do. You know that anything that happens in your life, if you have surrendered your life to God, you know that it is God who is directing every step of it. You know that He has a reason. There is a reason for it. What we cannot see, what man cannot see, He has seen our future. He holds our future in His hands. So what we cannot see in our present, God has really seen it for us. So He's taking out those things that will not help you get to where your destiny, where you are supposed to be, in as much as the thing might be so nice and might be so whatsoever that you think it's actually good for you, but God is in control. So that's what I just want to encourage you guys here, that I've given you guys the two situations on how I wanted to revenge for myself, and time actually passed, but I did not heal. And on this other case, time did not even pass. I did not even need any time, but I healed faster, because what? God was on my side, because I knew God. I was buried in loving Him, knowing Him. I've given you guys the two situations, so I can tell you confidently that, unpopular opinion, for me, time does not heal all wounds. It's God who actually heals all wounds. Time is just the added bonus to it. I don't know if I've actually done justice to this topic, or if you have understood the point I'm trying to create, but I hope you have gotten the message, and I hope you can run with it. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted us to come and talk about. Have you had any situation where you know that this situation or this pain, this wound you're feeling, this hurt you're feeling, even in the next 20 years, you will still be hurting this much? You know that you need an extra effort to make you better. Have you ever been in that situation? There are times when you're even going through a pain and you'll be like, oh, let me sleep. When I sleep, I'll forget about it. But you sleep and wake up, you're still in the same situation you were before you slept. And you just be like, oh, the next day, let me just sleep some more. And you sleep some more and nothing changes. Then you know within you that, okay, you now need extra effort to make you heal from this thing. Because sleep alone will not make you heal. Maybe you need to go out and have more fun. Maybe you need outdoor activities. Maybe you need to go to the gym to release some stress. That's how some people release stress. Maybe you need something extra, a boost factor that is going to actually help you heal from that wound. Have you ever been in that situation? I know most of us have been in that situation. Let me know that in the comment section if you have ever been in that situation, that you're hurting and you know that the numb is not going to heal you. You need extra, and I'm here to tell you that that extra you need is God. Yes, you might go to the gym, you might do other activities, you might go for picnics, you might do all those things, but trust me, if God is not there, right, you'll go back to the gym and come back to the house and be at the same spot you left before going to the gym. You'll go for picnics, girls hang out, boys hang out, whatever fun activity you want to do. When you come back in your alone time, you're still the same. That's how you know you've actually healed from something. That you can lie down on your bed, and when you think of that thing, the pain is no longer there. Because only you know if you've actually healed. I cannot know for you. You cannot know if I'm actually healed. Only us know ourselves better than any other person. So when you go on the bed, when you lie down on your bed alone, that's when you have the ability to examine your life, examine yourself, and you see that, oh, you have actually healed from this thing. You can think about it and don't cry, or I don't feel hurt, I don't feel angry. You know that, oh, you have actually healed from it. So I just want to pray for somebody out there and pray for ourselves, for God to always help us to be reminded and be conscious that He is the one who is directing our lives. He is our pillar. He is our standard to live by Him. So Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for your goodness. We thank you for your love, your constant support, care in our lives. Lord, you see our hearts, you know our hearts, you know our pain, you know our griefs, you know our hurts, you know our happiness. Lord, we want to invite you into our hearts, that, oh Lord, may you come into our hearts and take away every grief, take away every hurt, take away unforgiveness. Lord, because we know that if you are in our hearts, there is no space for any of those things. There is no space for anger. There is no space for forgiveness. Lord, come and dwell in our hearts. May we be able to forgive anybody who has hurt us, any pain we are feeling, maybe from a loved one's loss, or anything that is really holding our hearts heavy and we are unable to actually maximize the fullness of our potential. Lord, we want to invite you to come and take control of that situation. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. I hope this has blessed somebody out there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, and help me share this video to somebody. Everybody's going through a lot, so help us to help ourselves. Share this video, give it a like, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe before heading out, and actually hit the notification bell by the subscribe button, free of charge, and you'll get notified each time I post a new video. Okay, bye guys, thank you for watching till this point. I'm going to see you on my next one, unfailingly, by the help of God. Bye.